topic. Keep that in your pocket.
Oh, shit. WrestleMania is always in my pocket. Rufus, one of the best ever. Gilbert and Rufus. Welcome to the Knucklehead Podcast. Oh man. So let's see if we can get this shit popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your boy the Toe in the show. We got the show right here to my left, your right. You gotta do the other way, show. The other side. There you go. Ooh, there you go. Oh shit. We don't know what we're doing yet. But this is our first podcast, I guess. My man Show got some questions, and let's see if we got some answers.
I know.
We can talk about the Royal Rumble. That shit just happened.
Oh, you can talk to me about that shit. I watched it finally.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah. What was your favorite match?
My favorite match was the female Royal Rumble, and
Perfect.
Sasha. Sasha Banks is my girl, so.
I know.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
always want me to take a picture of her for you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You, bro.
Just her being on the screen is my favorite moment. But like, I'm not gonna be biased. I feel like WWE and wrestling, well, mostly WWE, because I haven't watched AEW as much as I would like to. I feel like it's getting stale. It's getting to the point where they're not
what's gonna happen.
Yeah, not like that. It's just one of those things. It's like, they're not giving their best. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah.
All right, so
not like when they was in competition with WCW and they had to.
Yeah.
And they was trying to figure it out and moving around and finding DX and doing this and bringing that and let's go attack.
It would never be as great as the 90s. But all right, so here's the thing. Here's the perfect example I can give you. I was watching a video on Instagram. Like, I watched the retro. It's like the 90s wrestling. So they put up a video of what happened back in the day. And Jake the Snake Roberts is behind the curtain with a steel chair. And Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth are walking from the ring to the back. And Miss Elizabeth is in front of Macho. Now, Jake the Snake has no idea that Miss Elizabeth is coming in first. He's just going to hit whoever goes through the curtain. And he's ready for them to come in. Macho Man's tired. He just had his match. Miss Elizabeth opens up the curtain. Jake the Snake Roberts is about to swing. Undertaker grabs the chair. And he holds it back. Macho Man jumps on Elizabeth to protect her. They're on the floor. Macho Man's tired. He gets up and jumps on Jake. He picks up his own chair, hits Jake the Snake in the back, and then they take this chair from him, and they're on the floor fighting, Macho Man and Jake the Snake Roberts. They're pulling each other away. Now, I'm sitting there as a 32-year-old man. I watched this when I was a young kid. You know what I'm saying? When anything was possible. Like, oh, shit, he's going to kill Miss Elizabeth. I'm watching it now. 32-year-old man, I still had that. My man is going to take Miss Elizabeth's head off. Like, yo, she has no idea how close she got to getting fucked up. And then Macho Man just like, yo, Jake the Snake Roberts is lucky that these niggas was here to protect him from getting fucked up from the Macho Man. If you do that shit now, you be on some, that was fake.
Yep, which sucks.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is? Maybe it's a generational thing then, because maybe the kids are watching it like we are.
I get it, but I don't think as a kid I would be. Hold up, Aaliyah, I'm gonna send it to you. I don't think as a kid I would be so into the story. You know what I'm saying? For the simple fact,
I know what you mean. If you were small, you wouldn't like it.
Yeah,
you wouldn't feel the way you felt.
Yeah,
with Macho Man.
You know why? This is the reason why. Because back in the day, Jake the Snake Roberts and Macho Man were two completely different people, character-wise. Mm-hmm. But they both had that edge to them where Jake the Snake Roberts was like a psychopath. You know, he was somebody who was sadistic. He was like Randy Orton. But the thing was, Randy Orton is so forcefully a psychopath. Like, you know, he's trying to overact the situation. He's trying to be the Buffalo Bill. I mean, you know what I'm saying? From like Hannibal Lecter. He puts the lotion on the skin. He's overacting it, where Jake the Snake is subtle with it. You know what I'm saying? And when you're subtle with something like that, it looks more believable, and that's what makes it scary. And Macho Man is just like straight up, he's crazy. Like
he's really crazy.
No,
you know that, right?
Yeah, he was legitimately, he was legitimately overprotective of Miss Elizabeth. So you can believe that he's gonna fuck up anyone that looked at her wrong. You know what I'm saying?
He used to keep her in the locker room.
So to sit there and be like, Jake the Snake Roberts is gonna hit whoever comes to the curtain. And I know he's not gonna give a shit. He's not gonna give a shit who comes through that curtain. It could have been Macho Man's kid that walked through that curtain, and he'll smack the shit out of him like, "Fuck, I miss Macho Man." You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna have no remorse. You know what I'm saying? But
baby.
yeah, so now it's almost like a setup for. Oh shit! A setup for fucking. I feel like these wrestlers went to 1 or 2 acting classes, and now they're trying to act like, you know, they're actors, where wrestlers were like, this is my character, and I'm going to be the character doing this.
And they always was like that. They was, you know what it is? There is no more kayfabe. I remember back in the days, you couldn't break.
Yeah.
Like, Undertaker said he was always Undertaker. He never was somebody else. He was Undertaker when he went out, and he said he didn't like to go out. And that was the way he avoided being the Undertaker.
Yeah. He said it because it wouldn't make sense if in the ring he's a dead man and down the street he's just a regular guy.
Yeah, he said that. He said now he does interviews like a regular guy. He didn't do that back in the days. He would have to be the Undertaker.
Oh, Hav said, I think as a kid you're more into it. You don't know what is fake. No, but you know something, Hav? To be honest with you, like when I watched AEW, I think it was Double or Nothing. No, it wasn't AEW. It was the first event in Madison Square Garden right before AEW started. It was NWA and like Cody Rhodes. They did a mixed promotion with Japan, and they did a Royal Rumble-esque match, right? And I don't know if you know who these guys are, but the Great Muta and Jushin Thunder Liger were in the match. Now I don't know who else is in this match because I'm not big on indie wrestling. You know, like some Japanese wrestlers I know because I watch New Japan Pro Wrestling when I can, but other ones I don't know. So I'm watching it, I'm like, yo, these guys are, you know, they're pretty good wrestlers. Then Jushin Thunder Liger comes in, and the Great Muta comes in, and instantly, boom, I'm back to being a fucking kid. Because in WCW, those are the guys. One of my first favorite wrestlers besides Hogan was Jushin Thunder Liger in WCW. He always had his match with Flying Brian Pillman. You know what I'm saying? That was my dude. See him.
Isn't that Rest in Peace right there?
No, he's still alive. He just retired.
I thought somebody died. One of those.
No, not yet. Not one of those. But Butch Reed just died. He just passed away.
No. I mean, a long time ago. The guy with the long hair. He was Brian something.
Brian Pillman. Oh yeah, he died. Brian Pillman passed.
Yeah. That's.
Yo, Aaliyah, message me on Instagram. I want to send you this video of this shit. I can't find you. But yeah, so I'm watching that and they're standing in the ring. And I'm like, all right, this is it right here. You got these guys going. And they do something and it's fantastic. Then you watch another match with 2 people, I have no idea who they are. And that match is awesome. And then you watch a Monday Night Raw or something, like, all right, they're wrestling. You know, wrestling's wrestling, but they're not really telling a story. And then they force a story on you. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, a story would go from WrestleMania to WrestleMania. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna put it to you like this. It would
start a year before.
Yeah,
building.
So I'm gonna put it to you like this. The main event of WrestleMania 3 was Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah. Hold on a second. Sorry. Good night. Love you. Hold on a second.
Yeah, do your thing.
Sorry, keep talking.
So the main event of WrestleMania was Andre the Giant and Hulk Hogan. And wait, all right, hold up. Let me send this to you real quick then.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, what you know about WrestleMania 3, little man? I don't even think he hears me. All right, I sent it to you. So, Hulk Hogan, like Edge going to WrestleMania is lame. Yeah, I think so. Especially that he just came back from another injury. If it would have happened last year, I think it would have been better. But all right, so for those who don't know, Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, main event of WrestleMania 3. Hulk Hogan won the match. Now, throughout the year, Hulk Hogan's champion. The $1 Million Man, his motto was everybody had a price. He wanted to buy the world title because he couldn't beat Hulk Hogan for it. And the story there was he hired Andre the Giant to beat Hulk Hogan for the championship, which Andre the Giant did beat Hulk Hogan and became the champion. And then Andre the Giant
on the mic. Why wouldn't you talk? Get out of here.
Yeah.
I can't hear anything.
Use the mic. You talking in the stream and not saying anything. Sorry, guys.
No, so all right, so I'm telling him about Hogan and Andre the Giant. So the $1 Million Man hires Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant wins the title, right? So Andre the Giant then he gives the title to $1 Million Man, which the $1 Million Man actually defended the title a couple of times in house shows, during his run. And President Jack Tunney at the time was like, this is not a true transfer of title. You didn't win the title. You didn't earn it. So we're going to strip Andre the Giant of the championship and we're going to vacate the title. That leads into WrestleMania 4, right? Mm-hmm. So WrestleMania 4 now has a vacated heavyweight championship. And that turns into a tournament. And the first round, Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant.
The greatest, the biggest match in the world.
So it's a rematch of last year's WrestleMania. Both of them get disqualified, so they lose their opportunity. The next person had to buy and all that. So Macho Man winds up winning the tournament, right? So he wins the title WrestleMania 4. WrestleMania 4 happens. That goes past. Now he's defending the championship. He's getting beat up by the Hart Foundation, and he needs help. Miss Elizabeth comes from the back with Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan helps him. Now him and Hulk Hogan for the better part of the year are tag teaming up. The Hulkamaniacs and the Madness and all that. You know what I'm saying? And then what happens? What happens towards the next WrestleMania? Now there's a divide because Miss Elizabeth gets hurt. Hulk Hogan brings her back to the back to get looked at, and Macho Man is left in the ring to fend for himself. He loses the match. Now everyone knows from earlier what we said, Macho Man is a jealous person. Macho Man comes to the back. He thinks Hulk Hogan's doing something with Miss Elizabeth. He starts wanting to fight Hulk Hogan. Thus leading into WrestleMania 5, Hulk Hogan versus the Macho Man for the WWE title. You see how I just gave you 3 years worth of WrestleMania stories? That started
and how great those matches were. Yeah. To lead you waiting for 3 years, like for you to wait for WrestleMania next, just from Royal Rumble to WrestleMania, you was waiting, scratching at the days.
And then, I'm not even gonna lie. So the next time, Hulk Hogan wins that, he's the champion, and then he does his run, and there's no story being built up. And then the Royal Rumble is before the WrestleMania. The winner of the Royal Rumble gets a title shot. At this time, that's not the case. Usually the winner of the Royal Rumble just wins the Royal Rumble. But that year, the Ultimate Warrior and Hulk Hogan face to face in the Royal Rumble. And then what happens? WrestleMania 6, Hulk Hogan versus the Ultimate Warrior, champion versus champion.
The biggest.
You see where I'm getting at here? Now
these are amazing matches.
Yeah,
man.
So now we apply that to wrestling now, right? We'll go to the Royal Rumble. Kevin Owens had 3 matches with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns won all matches. Yeah, he cheated. Yeah, the Ultimate Warrior was a lot of people's favorites. But Roman Reigns cheated, and they found a way to get Kevin Owens back in the match, right?
Yeah.
Fine. But I still feel like that right there was a cheap way to do it, because the way they did it was the guy faked the knee injury. He's like, oh, in the contract, if I'm injured, I can, name my predecessor. Instead of the way I would have done it. If you're going to go that route, the way I would have done it would have been on some, okay, you're forcing me to fight you now. So now I got no chance but to fight you. And, it's supposed to be a last man standing match. Fuck, I don't know what's going to happen. And, grow some balls. The general manager of SmackDown is going to fight Roman Reigns. Grow some balls. Make him hurt you. Make him do something. And then during the Royal Rumble, get injured. And be like, yo, due to the contract, now you got to fight Roman Reigns. I mean, now you got to fight Kevin Owens. You know what I'm saying? Because that would have been like, oh shit. Because you build up this match and you think it's gonna be a squash match, and Kevin Owens fights this dude, or you do something, not just now all of a sudden I'm limping out of nowhere.
To build that,
Yeah.
like you want the story to build like they did with him and his cousin Uso.
Yeah,
I thought that was okay.
That was a fucking phenomenal story. The way they told that one. Also, Sasha Banks and Bailey. I like that.
Been in the years.
Yeah, there's a lot of history in that one.
They even switched her, cut her hair.
Oh, the Ultimate Warrior's theme song can get anybody hype.
Did y'all see the video I sent you the other day? Just the song. It was a meme, but just the song of the Ultimate Warrior got me hype.
Word.
Question. I know you want great storylines, but who do you equate to these old people? Who do you equate to Hulk Hogan? Who do you equate to Andre the Giant? Do you equate? All
right, so now, the problem with that is like to equate someone to Hulk Hogan or John Cena or Austin right now is a stigma. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look, as much as I don't want to say this, Hulk Hogan, Austin are two completely different characters. John Cena and Hulk Hogan are two completely different characters.
Yeah.
I never liked John. I liked John Cena, but when he did that bullshit at Taboo Tuesday, where he was afraid to fight the Big Show, Kane, and Shawn Michaels, I was like, hold on, wait. You went from the Doctor of Thugonomics pissing on the Undertaker's grave to now you're afraid to fight the Big Show and and Kane. Fuck you.
You should have ran in there and whipped ass.
You know what I'm saying? But like they were all different characters. And then like right now I feel like Drew McIntyre is trying to be like they're trying to make him Hulk Hogan. I didn't like the way he beat Goldberg. I don't mind he beat Goldberg, but I didn't like the way he beat Goldberg.
You know, I didn't either. I agree with you. But I feel like they did that because Goldberg is old. Goldberg to me is what Hulk Hogan was to me. Same thing. No disrespect to your favorite wrestler, but these are wrestlers that only have 3 to 4 moves, and they're power wrestlers.
No,
they power wrestle. They take you out quickly, and they're not really wrestlers. Yeah. They don't have that head buckle. But let me overturn
the Rock
you
is Hulk Hogan to me.
They don't wrestle. They not Eddie Guerrero wrestle.
Yeah.
They powerful. They'll knock you out with the big boot. They hit you with their special. They count you 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
You'll never get up from their special. That's it.
Yeah.
So that's the same thing with Goldberg. And now he doesn't even have his special because this kid got out of 2. And the one he did was terrible.
Yeah, that's the problem with Drew McIntyre though. He's kicking out everybody's fucking finisher. But hold on, let me respond to Hav real quick. He said that The Rock is Hulk Hogan, and as star wise, I think The Rock would be equated to Hogan.
But he's not there no more.
But
he's gone.
I honestly think that The Rock, star wise, not in wrestling, but star wise, eclipsed Hogan.
Yeah, of course. But
you know what I'm saying?
I watched the videos of I am the real. No. The Hulkamania.
As wrestlers, Hogan is bigger, but as celebrity, The Rock, I think he's eclipsed him. But yeah, I would say The Rock would be the best you can equate to Hogan, and like Austin would be the most successful Roddy Piper you can get. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like Randy Orton would be Jake the Snake Roberts. But the thing is, I don't want to see another Jake the Snake Roberts. I want to see fucking Randy Orton.
You want to see Randy Orton take over? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll equate it to this. You know that other people are going to get old, like in the NBA. You can't have LeBron James forever. But you want to see the younger talents come in strong, like LaMelo and show off. And you like, damn, I like that new wrestler. The people we're gonna leave it with they're gonna take over and run with it, but
yeah. But here's the thing though. So like nowadays you have the big guys who are still running shit, like Drew McIntyre, which I believe could have had a good match with Goldberg. You slow that match down. Like honestly, if he
do crazy stuff,
I know. If you let Goldberg, like if he would have headbutted Goldberg in the beginning of the match, right, and did some crazy shit to Goldberg, and Goldberg would have rolled out of the ring. And they would have like he would have got his shit together, and Drew McIntyre would have slowed that pace down. You know what I'm saying? I think that match would have been a little better because it would have been. We already know if Goldberg can't hit that spear in the beginning, he doesn't have the stamina to go that long because of his age. We saw it with the Undertaker. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't lift up the Undertaker. But if you would have slowed that match down and wore Goldberg out, then that spear that you kick out of is less powerful. You know, and then
too early in the match.
Yeah, who's to say that he goes for that spear? You don't jump over him, hit the ropes, and get the Glasgow kick on him, and then you beat him that way. I didn't like the fact that he speared Goldberg out the gate. Like, you never speared no one in your life, and now you're gonna fucking spear Goldberg.
That's why. Fuck you. I'm gonna use your shit on you.
I hear you, but the storyline didn't call for that. If the storyline was that he was really disrespecting Goldberg and all that shit, then yeah, I get it. Like Shawn Michaels slapping someone in the face. Shawn Michaels slapping someone in the face is a part of the story because he's trying to throw you off your game because he's a mental wrestler. You have fucking Goldberg and Drew McIntyre who are fucking powerhouse wrestlers. They're not catch cam wrestlers. Why are you doing this? Like, there's no beef between them two. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way that they put this match together so fucking fast. There's no story behind the match. So you have to make one in the match. And then it didn't make sense. It looked like a squash match on Goldberg. And now you have Drew McIntyre so fucking strong. Who's going to beat him? I'm not going to believe Edge is going to beat him. Edge is almost as old as fucking Goldberg. And he didn't wrestle the last 9 years.
Superstar.
You know what I'm saying?
He's beat the Undertaker. Who's he beat? He's got a resume.
But Goldberg beat everyone too. Goldberg beat Hogan. Goldberg beat Triple H. Goldberg beat The Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to compare resumes, Goldberg got one just as much. His first year, he was champion. They can always say he's old. They can always say he's old.
It's like knocking out an old Mike Tyson. You know, it's not the same stigmatism.
Yeah, Goldberg can't do much but spin Jack for real. But yeah,
they could throw his career away like that. Because he doesn't have no more stigmatism to him. Who's next?
I hear you, but I just feel like what made it disappointing for me was that it was like a squash match where, all right, so Drew McIntyre does that to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. He does that to Goldberg at the Royal Rumble. And then the whole year he's fighting fucking Randy Orton. In matches, he's trying to have good matches where he's showing that they're all right, but he's not like a fucking technical wrestler. And now I'm sitting like, who's gonna be like, who shows a threat to him? Because even Roman Reigns, when they wrestled, they had to do a bullshit ending because they were too afraid to let this motherfucker lose. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it is? Everybody they put in against him are also, I feel like they're I feel like they're trying to build up Drew McIntyre, and everybody they're telling to fall to him don't want to.
But
like, I don't want to lose to him how they're scripting it. So they got to do this bullshit shit.
Yeah. You know what the problem is though? Back in the day, and I'm not even going to go that far back. I'm going to go into the ruthless aggression era. Back in the day, you had people come up with each other. And what I mean by that is like, Brock Lesnar was the champion, but Brock Lesnar came up with the Big Show. So he fought the Big Show and he fought Undertaker. He didn't fight the same people that he beat the champion from. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't beat Kurt Angle for the title and then go back to fight everyone Kurt Angle fought. He fought the new challengers that came up with him. You know what I'm saying? And then Eddie Guerrero won the championship from Brock Lesnar, and he's fighting JBL, a new guy, and Booker T's out there, and you know what I'm saying? And the Undertaker's always going to be in that race because he's the Undertaker. But you had Eddie Guerrero, JBL, Booker T. You know, at the time, I don't think Benoit was for the title at the time. But what I'm saying is that there's other people that they can build on. What you see now is Drew McIntyre won the title. He fights Dolph Ziggler. When Jon Moxley, Dean Ambrose won the title, he fought Dolph Ziggler. Then they fight Randy Orton. Then they fight, like, there's a list. You're champion, you fight these people now. There's
You know
no,
what it is?
there's no
I
Drew
just noticed.
McIntyre. Yeah, there's no Drew McIntyre wins the championship and he's fighting Bobby Lashley, or he's giving a shot to Ricochet, or he's trying to extend someone else's, you know, view. You know what I'm saying?
I'm taking all challenges.
Yeah. Like there's none of that. There's none of that. So now he's got to fight the same people that everyone else fought. And like, my opinion, what the fuck makes Dolph Ziggler a number one contender? Because you was his friend? You didn't fight nobody.
I was about to just get into that, but I've seen Dolph Ziggler fight.
No, yes, he can
And
wrestle.
he's a wrestle.
But you
He makes
still need,
people look good. That's what they need.
Yeah,
The
but
champion for.
yeah, but you still need to be able to wrestle. I mean, you still need to be able to tell me why you deserve it. It's not like when you go to the World Series, you go, all right, the winner of the tournament goes to the World Series and face the Yankees. The Yankees have to win the tournament also to get to the World Series. You know what I'm saying? It's not like LeBron's waiting for whoever the newcomer is. Like, all right, you won your division. Now you got to fight LeBron. No, you got to earn it. So there should be other people coming up.
I agree with you. And Bobby Lashley's been there.
Yeah, and
I don't know why they don't bring him up.
There's so many people. And the thing is, when they try to do that with Keith Lee, it's like Keith Lee's not somebody you should do that with, because I see Keith Lee as the next champion. So if you're gonna bring him up separately. Keep him away from him. Bring
him up to defeat the champion someday.
Yes. Because now when Drew McIntyre beats Keith Lee, it's like, all right, well, there goes our next hope. So he ain't gonna be champion. Now what? Goldberg's out. Okay. I don't want to see Goldberg as champion. I want to see the motherfucker you just beat as champion.
I got it. You bring Keith Lee as a surprise Royal Rumble entrance, and then the underdog, mysteriously wins the title at WrestleMania. Simple.
Well, they already did the Royal Rumble. But
no, I'm just saying that's the storyline that I would have been like, okay, that's what they need to do with him if they want to build him.
He wasn't even in the Rumble last year. When he walked out, he walked out against Brock Lesnar, and they had a major fucking spot in that Royal Rumble. And that was one of those things. Like, Keith Lee is that man. That he held his own against Brock Lesnar. He's holding his own against Braun Strowman. He can do what anyone else can do in there. Keith Lee is that guy.
Where is these big guys? Sorry, keep going. Keep that in mind, though. Question.
What you mean, where are these big guys?
Brock Lesnar, and that's another champion. My boy, what's his name? You just said him.
Braun
He's
Strowman?
The biggest guy. Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
That guy is a beast. He should have been the big heel. That's the Big Show.
Yeah.
Well, not the Big Show, Andre the Giant, because Andre the Giant was bigger than the Big Show. Or you disagree?
No,
not bigger in size, but I was more scared of Andre the Giant than of Big Show.
They call Andre the Giant the 8th wonder of the world, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
He was undefeated for like 10 years or something like that.
When he used to chop Hulk Hogan?
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, but yeah, that's what it is, man. It's like then you watch AEW and they have like a story also a little bit that like their storytelling isn't the greatest, but their in-match storytelling is awesome, and that's where it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like you watch Raw and SmackDown, you're watching a match, and it's just like, all right, we're watching a match. And you can have Ricochet versus Shelton Benjamin. And in my opinion, those are two incredibly athletic fucking wrestlers right there. And they should be putting on some good matches. But then, they're just like, all right, we're just going to put on the match. It's not a pay-per-view, so we're just going to put on a match. Meanwhile, you watch AEW, where you watch my man Pentagon Jr. versus, fucking, what's his fucking name? One of the fucking Jurassic Express tag team members there. I forgot his name. Whatever the fuck. You have him fighting Wrestler X, and that's a good fucking match. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not saying, well, wait until you spend your $50 to get the good shit. Nah, I'm out here. I'm putting on a good match for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Anybody go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say that, and that's why I like Sasha so much. And Bailey, like, and some of these women, because you you get to see them, whether they're having a good match or not. Like sometimes, shit happens. Then their timing is not perfect. But whether they're having a good match or not, you see them like they're trying. They're like you see their passion in there. They're not half-assing
They're giving more effort than the guys.
Yeah, like
and
you don't
the
get
story is too.
Yeah, you don't get a feeling of half-assedness. You know? So that's
no.
Yeah, that's why I'm like I like the women's Royal Rumble. I like the women's Revolution, the women's tag team. I just wish they did more with them. But all right, go ahead. Say what you're gonna say.
I was gonna say I was gonna ask you, anybody in NXT? Haven't heard from that in a while.
Well, Finn Balor is on NXT now. He's the champion.
Still?
There. Well, he went back to NXT.
I thought he went back down.
Yeah, he went back to NXT and now he's the Sonny. He said, "Nah, ban them." What, the women? You don't like the women, Sonny? Nah, but
Sonny, what's going on with you, Sonny? Why would you do that?
Back to the mud wrestling. Shit, you get bra and panty matches.
Oh my God.
I feel you, Sonny. But shit. But NXT is good, but I feel like right now there's like a cheap imitation of NXT. Just the way it looks. I'm not saying nothing about the wrestlers because the wrestlers wrestles, but it's just like you see the entrance and the little people around it. They're trying to make it look like Raw Underground. And I'm sitting. It just, for me, that whole presentation throw me off.
True. Maybe I just thought about it too. Maybe wrestling too. What used to make the story a lot more before was the crowd to me.
Yo, yeah.
Like the feeling of the crowd. Like when there was a couple of things that happened in Royal Rumble that I was expecting that. What? And I was like, where is it? When Naomi came out, that's my girl because I used to watch Divas. I haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah,
she came out with the glow. Yo, I gotta turn into a little bitch. Naomi! I'm like, where's the crowd? My God.
Yo, you know what?
Chris, people that surprise you, you're supposed to right there. Everybody goes crazy. It's missing.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
You know what's crazy? I don't like Naomi.
What? That's my girl.
But all right, so here's the thing. Most of my opinions of me not liking wrestlers is not their abilities. Some of them it's their abilities, but it's just the fact that I don't get how Naomi, every fucking match when she was there, she's getting a title shot. You did nothing and now you're getting a title shot.
That's the girl she was trying to push.
Her and Becky Lynch, I swear to God, I feel like they're the only people in the world that have title shots. I hated that man shit. Cause I was like, oh my fucking God, bro. Like there's people that are in ring, like they're better than you in ring. I'm Mike, and I'm like, oh fuck. Like I get it, you can jump halfway across the ring, but can you like aim it a little bit? Cause she was the over jump people, Naomi. It's just one of I get
too much hops.
Yeah, no. It was like a Roman Reigns. It was like a Roman Reigns heat for me. Like they're forcing them down my fucking throat, and I don't want nothing to be forced down my throat.
Or let me like her for me liking her. Fuck that. So
yeah,
now the opposite with Bianca Belair, you should be happy.
Oh no, yeah, Bianca Belair. I like Bianca Belair.
They don't push her.
Hopefully they do after this Royal Rumble.
Oh, I like it with the twirly hair.
Yeah, the ESC, the ESC of WWE.
Oh shit!
Nah, they was that "This is awesome" chant came at the wrong time.
Hold on, I'm reading too.
Leah said we should have chants in between those sentences.
Oh
shit!
Damn, Aaliyah, Miss Passion, what's going on with you? Now that I talk to you, and now that I see you, you can't hide from me. You see, I got you. Butter. Butter. AEW, WWE, NXT. Which one is your favorite, Sonny?
I think he's trying to say that AEW is better than WWE, but WWE is better than NXT.
That's the order, I think. AEW, WWE, and then NXT. Damn,
what you
bro,
mean where is
right.
show?
They saying where is show? Oh shit! They telling me to turn on the light. Hold on.
Oh, okay. So you saying that NXT and AEW is better than WWE? Oh, that's his chant. Okay. Where is show? Where is show? Oh man, we gotta. Which one can I erase?
Talk to him like a champion, Monsoon.
Oh man, yeah, we. Yo, we gotta record that. Yo, remind me, when we in the chat. Well, next time we're in the chat, we're gonna record that shit. Everybody, where is show? And then I'll fucking save it as an audio file or something. We could just put that chant there. See, you made him leave. Okay, good night, show. That's it. I guess the podcast is over. Show went to sleep. You know how he be just knocking out wherever the fuck he lands. It's gonna be another 2 hours because Hav's made him turn on the light. You know something, Sonny? It took 3 hours to get him on, but we got him on. My man said he was gonna get on at 10, and Aaliyah was like, "Where the fuck is he at?" Yo, for real, always late, always late. But shit, was y'all? Who'd you want to win the men's Royal Rumble? Yo, that was his chant. House said that was his chant. Where is show? Where is show? Oh, where is show?
Turn on the light. It's like, wait a minute. I had you waiting forever.
Yo, for real. We was here for like 2 hours. Listen, I was like, yo, there's not enough music in the world to be fucking entertaining these people for sure.
Listen, man. It's,
yo, look at
it
his
wasn't
face.
me. It's the kids.
Look at his face. Look at Show's face. It's all right, Show. We just giving you shit for it, bro. We just giving you shit for it.
Who?
Yeah, right.
I am real proud. I am real proud, and this is a bad day for Hulk Hogan. Talk to him like a champion, Monsoon.
Talk to him like a champion, Monsoon.
Word. All right, so what did you think of the Royal Rumble match itself? Like, what do you think about Edge winning it?
Weird. Not who I would have expected. It was him and Randy Orton left, which was even weirder because then Randy Orton would have been the one that, again. But I would agree with you. I don't know. Maybe they're not ready to push Keith Lee yet. Maybe he's not ready. Maybe they're still training him. They're getting him ready.
Well, you know, sorry to cut you off, but I feel like, and this is going to be very controversial to say this, but the biggest problem Keith Lee has is he's black. I feel like if Keith Lee was white, he would have won the Royal Rumble. He would have been champion already.
But they've pushed black people. They pushed
out
Kofi,
the door.
A fake push.
They pushed him right out the door.
Kofi Kingston. Kofi.
After 11,
they made him champ.
But here's the thing, though. After 11 years, and Mustafa Ali had to get injured. That's how they pushed Kofi. They pushed Kofi Kingston because Kofi Kingston had a phenomenal match in it was a gauntlet match. He went an hour, and the fans were behind him. Then Mustafa Ali got injured, and he went into the Elimination Chamber. He lost that match, but the fans wanted him to win, and I think that's what made them push Kofi. But it was 11 years they did this shit.
Kofi.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know how you got that. I was trying to save you, but they caught on.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, but after 11 years of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Kofi Kingston, I feel like Kofi should have fucking won the title a long time ago. And even like Bobby Lashley. You know what I'm saying? Like Bobby Lashley, I feel like could have won the fucking title. Booker T was never the WWE champion. He was the world champion. Mark Henry was the world champion. And honestly, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to sit here and be politically correct. I honestly think the biggest hurdle that Keith Lee has to face is that he's black.
I agree with you because I can't think of one black champion that they rode behind. Like,
even Kofi,
that defeated at least 3 people. Like, damn, no matter what, he wins. Like fucking Stone Cold, The Rock.
Yeah.
Like, you expected them to win. Shawn Michaels sometimes. Once the kid came all the way again, Shawn Michaels. This guy is like, I can't think of any black person that they've done that with.
No.
Where they're like,
And
I can't even think of anybody that's undefeatable.
and you know the crazy shit is back in the day you had Farouk.
Zeus, man.
Well, now Zeus couldn't wrestle for shit. But Farouk, you remember Farouk?
Rest in peace. Yeah.
Ron Simmons.
We Are the Nation.
Yeah, they were gonna give him a title run against the Undertaker, and I don't know what happened, but he didn't beat the Undertaker. And then you have Ahmed Johnson. He was another one, and they just stopped his shit for whatever the fuck reason. And then then there was not much after that in the scene.
Yo,
if you think about it, towards after that shit, who's there? You had The Rock.
McMahon's wife was with the Republicans, so
yeah. But I mean, like you had The Rock, but if you're gonna sit here, The Rock's more Samoan in the wrestling community.
Give the title to Coco Beware.
Coco Beware couldn't even win a match. I think he has the record for the most losses ever in the history of losses.
And they killed
Ernest
his fucking
the Cat
parrot.
Miller.
Damn.
I remember Ernest the Cat Miller. Yeah.
Nah.
Somebody
Bring
call
back,
my mom.
Screaming Norman Smiley.
Smiling Norman. Yeah.
Oh shit, Sonny, we here. Sonny, we here.
Word, yeah, with the swing. Nah, yeah, for real. But that was the thing, though. They didn't push many people. And even Shelton, dude, I think I got Shelton Benjamin fired back in the day because there was a place on WWE.com where you could like send emails and shit. And I sent the email on behalf of Shelton Benjamin, like, yo, do something with him. And the next thing I know, Shelton Benjamin is gone. I was like, my bad for that, Shelton.
You said do something with him. We got rid of that
get
fool.
the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
If they told like you, we don't. Fuck out of here.
But you know what I'm saying? Like there wasn't many that was pushing even today.
I can't think of anybody they can even think of starting to push either.
Tags and Kofi
Even
should have
though
a
there's a
wrestling
couple
battle.
of big people that are black, Keith Lee. They got that guy, that Bobby Lashley, that they could have put against fucking what's his name, the UFC guy.
Bobby Lashley. My man said Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley. Yo, come on, show. Don't say that name. Hold up.
Who? Who?
Don't say that name if you don't know it. Bobby Lashley. That's another one.
Bring Bobby. Bring Kofi. Put Kofi versus Lashley.
Kofi versus Lashley. Kofi got no arms and Lashley got no legs, and we're gonna put them in a match
Two
together.
champions already, bro. Look at that. Two champions you've never heard of.
We just made up black wrestlers and threw them in there. Kofi and Lashley. That's a tag
You should work
team.
with WWE.
For real.
You see? Put them together.
the crippled masters. There you go.
Crippled.
Holy shit.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. One thing I did like that they did was putting Paul Heyman with the guy that can't talk. That was perfect.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? And I was selling this to Krills like way before this happened. Roman Reigns can talk. They just gave him the wrong shit to say.
Now he could talk.
Yeah. Now this is him. This is him. And I've always seen it. I've always seen it. But it was just like they're giving him the wrong shit. It's like an actor taking the wrong parts. You know, like, you can't say suffering succotash and then be the WWE champion. You know what I'm saying?
Dean Melaninko?
Dean Melaninko? Melaninko. Jesus, Dean Malenko, bro.
Cripple Master.
Jesus. That wasn't even the Cripple Master, bro. The Crippler was fucking Chris Benoit. Dean Malenko was the man of 1,000 holes. Yo, what are we talking about? What the fuck are we talking about here? Holy shit, man.
We gonna get it right. Fuck that. Oh shit. Hold on, let me bring this down so y'all see me a little better.
Holy shit, my man. Yo, we got Kofi versus Lashley versus Dean Malenko and the Cripple Master.
Malenko and the Cripple Master.
A fatal four-way for the WWE Championship. Do with no legs, a do with no arms, a do with no chest, and a do with no neck.
Exactly.
Fuck.
They're gonna put themselves together to become one and go up against the champion.
And we'll fucking have give me another name show. He'll form the head.
I mean, who's out there? I can't think of anybody. I don't want to mess it up.
Oh no, give me a messed up name, please. Kofi Lashner, the Cripple Master, and Dave Malenko. Holy shit!
Whatever happened to that dude?
Dave
Malenko. He was a wrestler.
Yeah, I think he's working for AEW now. He's the producers. They help with the matches and the storylines and stuff like that. Backstage.
Who's in AEW that we know?
Goldust, Cody Rhodes.
Ill?
What?
Ill? I mean, Goldust, I like him, but he doesn't like doing the one thing he's good at.
Yo, bro, but the crazy shit is he's a fucking better wrestler than that.
I agree, he's a better wrestler, but he
was the natural. He was the natural Dustin Rhodes, bro. He was at one point one of the best wrestlers in the ring back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And that I mean, if you watch him now, he well past Goldust. Even though it was entertaining, especially when he got electrocuted. He's Dustin Rhodes.
What does he wear? What jeans?
No. He wears
cowboy boots.
He wears a similar suit to Goldust, instead of for it being black and gold, it's like black and blue or black and red.
Okay, so it's a bodysuit.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I like it. How is he doing?
He's doing all right. John Moxley, who was Dean Ambrose in the Shield, he's Yo, I think Show be doing that shit in the shower. That's how he washes his chest.
That's how I dry up once I'm done. Ooh, I smell.
My man Show be like, I smell good. AEW is where you go for wrestling. WWE, yeah. The only thing AEW does not have over the WWE is the women's wrestling. They have a lot of women that are still new. They're like not as well. They're not veterans, so they're only there like 3-4 years and so they're still learning. So the women wrestling is not as good, but they do have some women wrestlers that can tear the house down though. What up, Princess?
Hey, Princess.
Yeah, like they steal a couple big names. They could take a couple of girls from NXT and be good. Like I can't throw names off the top of my head for the NXT females, but you take a couple of them out, and they'll be all right.
Girl, she's the champion now?
Who?
That's the best one. The Chinese girl that came from NXT.
Asuka?
She was always, she's
the Raw champion.
The champ always.
Yeah, she's the Raw champion now. But the thing is, they're not doing nothing with her. It's all about Charlotte Flair.
Champion.
Yeah,
she's the best wrestler.
Yeah, wrestling wise, I think she's one of the best wrestlers there.
She's straight from Japan.
Yeah, she's definitely one of the best there.
They don't use her. Maybe they don't have nobody to use her with, because who we gonna put you with? You're gonna out wrestle everybody.
Well, the problem is with her again is she's Japanese. Same with like Shinsuke Nakamura. When her and Shinsuke won the Royal Rumbles, they won it the same year, and they both lost their fucking title matches at WrestleMania. You think they would have done that if they were white?
Nope.
That tall blonde that keeps losing. Oh, you're talking about
Ric Flair's daughter.
No. Charlotte Flair is Ric Flair's daughter. He's talking about I don't know why Rhea Ripley's in my head. The woman's right.
Was she in the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, she was in the Royal Rumble. She's Rhea Ripley's the only name that's coming to my fucking head right now.
Keep thinking about Sasha Banks. Nah, he said Ripley, but I don't think that's who you're thinking about.
Rhea Ripley has the short hair. She was the NXT champion. Lacey Evans.
Yeah. She's talking about the big brolic girl that came out and everybody went crazy. Well, the fake crowd went crazy. There was this big brolic girl with short hair that came out and she went at it.
This one.
I think she's The Rock's
No,
cousin's tag team.
Nia Jax is the is a big girl.
Nah, her tag team.
Oh, you talking about Rhea Ripley? Rhea Ripley, yeah.
That's her name, Rhea Ripley?
Rhea Ripley's the one that Sonny's talking about.
Sonny's talking. Charlotte Flair is good too. She's the same as her father, I think.
This one.
They're gonna keep making her champion on and off.
Yeah, but the thing with Rhea Ripley is they fucked her up when Charlotte beat her for the title at WrestleMania last year, the NXT title.
No, that's another one. She's a lot better looking than her. She looks like a dude. She came out, she had short hair, she had like black lipstick. She looked like a punk rocker.
Yeah, it's Rhea Ripley.
Nah, that's the UFC girl that fought.
No, Shayna Baszler is the UFC girl.
Oh, okay. I just saw your stream and I saw the brolic girl.
All right, so yeah, this is Rhea Ripley right here.
Give it a second to load, cause I gotta. This is why I like seeing you in real time, bro. Wait, let me. Yeah, I think that's her. Let me make you big.
That's Rhea Ripley right here.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, you thinking about Shayna Baszler, the MMA chick?
Yeah, but she came out and I felt with no crowd. I felt her energy. I was like, oh, who's this?
Yeah.
She came in kicking ass. I was like, oh, they trying to say that she's strong. Listen, Sonny, you leave Kofi alone.
But the thing is this: you have Asuka versus her and Pootie. What up, Pootie? You have Asuka versus Rhea Ripley, Asuka versus Bianca Belair, Asuka versus Sasha, Asuka versus anybody. You have a good fucking match. But these girls that are coming up from NXT, like Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and maybe Lacey Evans and all that other stuff, they're good also. You get one of those to go to AEW. If you get Asuka to go to AEW, it's over.
Hopefully they on the contract.
Oh no, WWE's not gonna give them up. Even if they're not gonna use them, they're not gonna give them. They're not stupid.
It depends if you out of contract. Hey, I don't need to sign with you. Go to hell.
Yeah, but some of them have a non-compete clause.
They have to sign.
No, it's not that. It's like so let's say you don't sign, you can't wrestle anywhere else for like 90 days or some shit like that.
They smart after what Bret Hart and the guy that threw the title in the garbage was the girl.
Alundra Blaze.
Alundra Blaze. That's why I think
Medusa.
Vince McMahon really did that to Bret Hart. He didn't want another one of those.
Funk Master No Flex.
He said, "Show look like Funk Master No Flex." I wish Funk Master No Flex.
Oh
Funk
man,
we
need the bomb. Where the bomb at? Pew 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 pew. No, so like a non-compete. Yeah, a non-compete clause is basically if your contract runs out, you still have a certain amount of period where you can't sign with a competitor. So they could do like the indie circuits and all that, but another top name like AEW or TNA, they can't sign with them for a certain amount of time. It prevents them being on Raw or SmackDown and then the next week being on their next show. It's kind of like what Scott Hall and Kevin Nash did with the NWO. It was like 1 week, Scott Hall is on Raw as Razor Ramon, and then the next week he's on Nitro, and that's when everybody was like, hold on, wait, is WWE invading WCW? And that's what made the Outsiders so big back in them days. So when you give that buffer period, now it's one of those, everyone knows he's not with the WWE no more, and he just signed with them, so there's no more angle. There's no more, oh, we got, this guy just came out over here out of nowhere, and he's invading and all that other shit.
We're not giving the competitor a wrestler and a story at the same time.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm trying to think of any wrestler that I think they should bring up.
What, from NXT?
Nah, just period.
I think Ricochet. I think Ricochet is the most untapped potential you have in the WWE. Just because of his ability.
And he has the storyline because I have seen him beat You're a Strong Guy 1,000 times.
Bobby Lashley?
No, didn't he beat the champ? What's his name?
Yeah, Drew McIntyre. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Drew McIntyre went from he couldn't beat a fucking hole in the wall to now he's beating Goldberg and Brock Lesnar and everybody. But Yeah, I think Ricochet, even if he's not the WWE champion, Ricochet can do something with like an Intercontinental title or just a feud. Just let him go.
That's how you start usually. That's the platform.
The Black Macho Man
Intercontinental.
and the Purple they buried. You talking about Velveteen Dream? My bad, show.
Nah, are you good?
Yo, you didn't hear what happened to him? There's controversies that he was texting underage girls.
Oh.
Yeah, there was controversy. Yeah, he was. All right, so I don't know the full details, but either he was hacked or something. But there was things that he was texting underage girls, and he showed them their penis, like his penis or something like that. That's why he just was taken off. He did a show enough. Damn. Tell someone to shut up. Oh, Pumpy says, "Shut up, show."
Oh my God.
You get nothing. You
The
lose.
preteen dream.
Good day, sir.
The preteen dream. Damn, son.
The no-show.
I'm trying to explain the best I can, Aaliyah, with the wrestling. Shit, man. If I would, I'm about to do that show. We about
What
to
you
watch.
gonna do?
We about to watch Monday Night Raw on stream, and then I'll fucking explain what's happening to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But last time I did that, I fell asleep.
You trying to get us fired?
So, who sue me for what? You sue me and
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
I have nothing to give you. Here, you want my fancy bottle opener with the shit with the knife in it? Take it, motherfucker.
Give me the M7B, Mike. Give me those new 850 on your head. Stop playing.
Ooh, you get $300 worth of shit. Yeah, go eat a dick.
Let me get that printer behind you. I see you. And I want that.
I'm about to
I
get
want that
canceled,
Hulk Hogan
word.
picture.
You want the Hulk Hogan picture?
Hell yeah. You displaying that. We suing you for that too.
They can't sue you for that show enough picture because Sonny's still waiting for the payment for that.
Hell nah. Hit him again with the you get nothing. You lose.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. I
Hell
said good day.
Bitch gonna come for that Yankee stuff in your belt. Word. Well, they can't have this belt. This about to lose your job. Fuck that, man. Nah, but
They gonna be moving shit as the stream is going on. You're gonna see 4 guys with gloves just removing shit behind them, and he's just gonna continue talking. I ain't moving.
they gonna be like, "Yo, is Toe Tags here?"
Who?
Toe Tags.
Who?
I don't know who that is. I don't know nothing about that. He's a streamer.
Who?
Nah, I don't know.
Who?
That's all you gonna hear. That and the what? That's it. I can't help you.
Man. You get nothing.
Word.
Oh shit. Pootie the Placid, man. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to him.
Word.
He's about to hit 1,000 million. He's a knucklehead too. Y'all go show some love over there on the YouTubes,
Yep.
on the OnlyFans, the Pornhubs. Make sure y'all subscribe to everything he got. You know, he's selling everything, man, for $5.99.
Who?
He got good hair. What's up? So, who's your favorite wrestler?
Right now?
Period. All time, I know who it is, but we're gonna have a
Well,
conversation.
I have a top 3 that's turning into a top 5.
There you go. So let me hear
Well,
your
all right,
top
so I
3
have-
that's
all right.
turning into top 5.
All right, so here you go. Back in the day, my top 3: Hogan, Shawn Michaels, Rey Mysterio. Now my top 3 is AJ Styles, Sasha Banks, and Pentagon Jr.
I feel like they make AJ Styles so weak, though.
Yeah.
Every time I see him in the ring, he's like, but it's because it's his size, I think. He reminds me of a Rey Mysterio.
But he does that to make everybody else look better. Because remember, he's like the Shawn Michaels of this
Yeah.
era. Seth Rollins, Pootie like Seth Rollins.
Seth,
That's
I
why
used
he's
to,
always
but
moving
now
around the
he's
chair,
the-
his wet cheeks. Damn.
Yo, so do me a favor on
You want me to ban Sonny for that?
no. I was gonna tell you take your screen off because you're lagging in my ear. I don't know if that's the problem. Maybe I got too many things running.
I pressed it to stop streaming. There you go.
Perfect. All right, go ahead.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't know if I was cutting it out.
yeah. So I mean, yeah, so AJ Styles right now is like the Shawn Michaels of wrestling. But I think he's, to be honest, he's more athletically, but he's my dude. Pentagon Jr. is new, but and in my favorite list, but yeah, he's another one. He's like a La Parka. You remember La Parka, the chairman of WCW? Yeah.
That's my dude.
Yeah.
That's my dude. You used to
So
like
looking up all the
LaParca?
info and watching, closing browsers. I used to like La Parka. He was funny. I liked the way he did his shit.
I like funny characters.
Yeah.
That was my thing. Thing.
He stood out to me. He was different.
Yep.
He was different. He had that little personality. And believe it or not,
he could wrestle.
yeah, believe it or not, I was kind of like La Parka growing up. You know what I'm saying? Just that little stupid shit that he used to do. I could do shit like that. I know everybody's like, "Oh no, you too serious now, though. You too serious now. And I don't see you doing shit like that now. You was younger. Like you used to do that. Who? You used to do that? Who? Nah, son, I don't believe that. But back in the day, I was actually fun.
You know Sylvester Stallone?
Word. Ultimo Dragon was pretty good too. I liked them too. Gilbert, Rufus, one of the best ever. Gilbert and Rufus. Yo,
1, 2, 3 kids.
remember when Gilbert and Rufus used to fucking wrestle each other?
Yo.